Doesn't matter if the promise comes true or not. When you write these when individuals write promises, a lot of times we already know it won't come true, but we're still writing the promise. You know, what's really important to learn from Jill and Jack is two things. One, Jack does not have to participate in the promises that Jill is writing. He is the primary object. The mom says, we got a problem, the problem has a name, that name is Jack. Jack was never a problem. The problem was always the fact that when we allocated for 432,000 units of attention per day, she was not spending enough time with the violin, and she was spending too much time with Jack, or thinking about Jack, or expecting something from Jack. Jack was never a problem. Never a problem. The thing is that when something holds our attention, when it grabs it, when we've got like a super massive black hole in the fabric of our awareness, and it's sucking our attention, it's consuming too much in the areas of our life that it shouldn't be, we can actually annihilate it. We can. Well, we can, theoretically. All you have to do is turn it into an outcome. If Jack really is consuming too much time, marry him, have him be the father of your children. And magically Jack will no longer be able to take any amount of attention from you. That's all you gotta do is imagine. Now, if you have a really, really strong imagination, you can go ahead and marry him without marrying him, and you are relieved of duty. For a lot of people, it's impossible. The only way to actually achieve an outcome is to actually achieve the outcome. In that case, you have to marry him. And if anybody's ever been married, you know as soon as you marry Jack, Jack no longer consumes your attention the way he used to when you were thinking about him or dating him. This works in every aspect of your life. If something is consuming too much of attention, make it into an outcome. Your attention never stays on an outcome. Your attention never shows up to the after party. It's funny, we need outcomes. Outcomes are the most important thing when it comes to human interactions. It's the easiest way to speak. You know, I closed 6 deals versus the promises, you know, I am going to close 6 deals this month. Well, it's a big difference. You know, here is your website. Well, I'm still working on your website. I'm trying to build your website. No, it's a lot easier for human beings to interact in the outcomes, but attention will never stay there. If you have a bunch of people that are riding your ass, get it done. As soon as you make it into an outcome, you'll be amazed to watch how much attention will evaporate right in front of your eyes. Outcomes is the secret to getting attention to leave. Take a promise, which is the exact same thing as an outcome. All you're doing is cooling it down to a threshold called a freezing point. If you're familiar with my 4 states of attention, promise is a gaseous state, an outcome is a solid. How do you make a gas into a solid? You bring it past a threshold. That threshold is called a freezing point. You don't just keep taking energy out and just keep no, there's a threshold. At 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius, it will convert. Not instantaneously, but it will start the transformation.